How you doing? How you doing? My name is Parker. Today I just want to come to you and we're going to be reading from the book of Proverbs. Today I'm going to be talking about strengthening the mind through transition. Right now I'm in a transition phase. And what that means is I'm beginning to understand and build upon my foundation, which is this word. This is every day. This is my daily chase. Getting this will have me prosper in any and every single thing that I begin to tread upon, anything that I begin to tackle, anything that I begin to take as a task. What I've known is that this knowledge will make me wiser and far more greater in the future. Yet, I have to have endurance. I have to be trained. I have to be practiced. There are some trials that I know I'll go through, and I know that there's trials that you have faced that you will get through with this backing, with his help. Because we all know that without him, we are nothing. So he says to what? Seek ye first the kingdom. So this is my daily task. For me, this comes before any job. This comes before any other thing that I could fathom as a priority. I strip everything bare. And I come before him and I cry, Abba Father, and I come before him and I say, Lord, I'm here. You first. There will be some things that you will face, that you will need an extreme amount of support from somewhere other than you would naturally get. And that only happens by being connected. Only happens by being connected. I've had desires that I thought were for me, and the Lord has brought new desires in my life. I can only experience the fullness of that by being connected. So yes, this is my attempt to be connected. This is my attempt to expose. This is my attempt to begin to understand what the Lord will do with me. So this is my form of therapy. This is my form of accountability. This is my form of saying, Lord, here I am, and I'm chasing you, because sometimes you have to do it differently than you have in the past. It may have worked in the past. You may have been dedicated to the Lord for months. You may have been dedicated to the Lord for years, and then it was something that happened that broke. It was something that happened that caused you to take a detour. So not letting that continue in its effect, not letting that continue in its authority. You come before the Lord, you come at the altar, you come bare, and you come ready, because it's going to be a war, it's going to be a fight. I totally understand that. And the preparation for the mind starts here. The preparation for the mind starts here. So I'm reading out of the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, and he says, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, judgment, and equity, to give prudence to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. Men without fathers, men without any type of male figure on this world to look up to, on this earth to look up to, this is whom you shall follow. In any and everything, it starts here. This is the beginning. And for the ones that are conscious, for the ones that are wise, for the ones that have the sense of discretion, they get this. It's like the prodigal son. What happened? He went out, but he had to come back to this. So he returned to where he had it. No worries, peace. You got to come back to home. So we continue to read. A wise man will hear and increase learning, and a man of understanding will attain wise counsel. That's so important for us to begin to seek out help. Ones that have accomplished what we've done already, but you have to be very, very selective. You have to be very careful and understand that prayer will direct you. Having a sense of connection to God will direct you, because you don't want to get connected to the wrong person. See, everybody, not everybody, but the Lord allows people to prosper. Some good, some bad, I believe. I believe that he allows the bad to prosper for your understanding of the way not to go. You understand, it's the analogy of someone that has come into a lot of money. You could say illegally, not honest. Has come into a lot of money and now portrays a fabulous lifestyle. Now, to the one on the outside seeing that, you would understand that as the perfect life. You would understand that as someone that has reached, a certain level of success they'll be able to do and have anything that they would seemingly want, right? So that's looking at it with the natural eye. But when you look at it with the spiritual eye, you understand that that falls away, right? That will decay. But here, longevity, there's understanding that you will have it and sustain it. Yes? It's the beginning. But you have to have that here. Let's continue. To understand a proverb and an enigma, the words of the wise and their riddles. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Out of Proverbs 1. I think sometimes with fear, we are ignorant to it when it comes to the Lord, because a person can do so much and not see any type of chastening for it, not see any type of punishment. So that blocks the fear factor, because to you, correct, you've done what feels like the worst and have received no punishment for it. But to God, who is enduring, is giving you the chance and the opportunity to make it correct. But with the repeated pattern of disobedience, then you'll see punishment. So he's giving you the opportunity to make it correct. Foolish enough, we think that the lack of punishment means that no punishment exists. So it then therefore strips the way of fear, and you continue in with confidence in whatever it is you're doing. Correct? Lust. For sure. You continue in lust, and no one's checking on you. No one's saying this is wrong, that is wrong. But there is a consequence. Right? Because what's done in the dark definitely is brought to light. The Lord says that. The Lord reveals that. There is a consequence. If you have fear, you're afraid of that consequence, the ending result. That will walk you through having fear, now being trained by disciplined enough to understand that if I continue in this, although I may not receive punishment right now, the end result for my actions currently will be eternal later. So we got to check it. So all in all, guys, I come here and I just say this, that again, this is my form of accountability. This is my form of connecting with Christ. This is my form of coming to the altar. This is my form of finding my peace and reward. So my name is Parker. This channel is going to be many of things, but always brought back to one key topic, is what I started with, and that is the Lord. He's taking me through some trials, and he's setting me up for some things that he has shown me. But the only way to reach reward is through discipline, through obedience, and you will find that. But you have to act as if you have been chosen. Many are called, few are chosen. You have to act as if you're chosen. And that is surely what I'm doing. I am chosen. I am grateful. So this is going to be a growth for us both. This is going to be a reward. It's going to be a journey. And this is my first video that I'm knocking out the gate. And we're going to change some things. I've been very blessed to have seen some things. Have been around some great people. And the Lord has just truly showed me a life wonder. Regardless if I taste what it is that he has for me in this life, I want to for sure know that I'm good on the other side. So blessings, blessed that you prevail. My name is Parker. Bless.